Ngikhuluma ngenkinga ye-migration. Lingachitheki igazi, ningabashayi laba bantu.
These people want South Africans to also accept defeat.
I don't know if you guys have seen this viral video made by one of the most respected king in South Africa called King Misuzulu. I don't know if I murdered that name, but please pardon me if I did. So he actually came out to say that he has spoken to Ngizwe. He has warned Ngizwe and Jacinta to desist from this whole attack on foreigners. He made it clear that this will not end well. And I love the fact that a lot of people could actually understand, or should I say, could actually vibe to everything he's telling his people. He talked about how foreigners are not the major problem of South Africa. And see, I'm going to let you guys listen to everything he said, in as much as he actually spoke in his language. Of course, he's a king and he respects his language. But I hope you guys stay with me, listen to everything he said, and of course, other reactions coming from people as it regards what Jacinta has turned South Africa to. Kindly watch these videos and please leave me your thoughts in the comments. Do not forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe.
Ngikhuluma ngenkinga ye-migration. Abantu umuntu uhleze ecinga impilo engcono. Ukuphi la ngathola khona amadlela ahlaza ukuze umndeni wami uphile bakwethu. Ngicela maZulu sizwe selembe. Lingachitheki igazi, ningabashayi laba bantu. Bazisho ukuhlupheka la. Njengoba nathi sihluphekela siyathi nami ngiyahluphekela. Na uhluphekile ngizakuthini ke mina ngoba futhi sizohlupheka sonke. Yingakho sikule nkinga esikuyo namhlanje. Kodwa akusho ukuthi bese sibashaya. Ngakhuluma mina nophakela umthakathi. Nongizwe. Amuzukushawa umuntu. Akekho umuntu ufuna ukuzwa ubuhlungu. Angazi noma kumele ngikhulume ngayo le yoga le esihlangane angazi kulimi le yoga likhulunywa kanjani mina. Futhi umuntu angifuna uphakamisa umlenze wenze njani. It's an international language angithi. Asebenzise yona le yoga le because it represents peace and us.
What is happening in South Africa?
You know, when this issue arose on the 6th day of March, I wrote a letter to President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Yes.
And my argument was South Africa is the anchor economy. Mr. President, don't allow vigilantism to be what defines how you deal with illegality. It is true that every country wants to document all visitors who are in their country. But you don't allow half-naked individuals to be running around the streets of Durban or Johannesburg, moving from shop to shop, trying to determine who is documented or who is not documented. And you don't allow them, particularly when you know that they are using derogatory terms, makwere kwere habane. They are telling Africans, leave. When I wrote that letter, I received several letters from South Africans.
Okay.
Some of them were very angry with me, and I responded to each one of them with history. Some of them then apologized. I told them, you cannot be in a position where you are telling everybody to go, and some of you are saying documented, some of you are saying all must go. And you are creating an environment where you instill fear in everybody. You are looting shops and all these. And none of the South African leading politicians, I listened to them, they were trying to justify the unjustifiable. And their claim is that fellow Africans are taking away jobs from them. A complete lie. Fellow Africans are creating jobs for them. If you've gone to South Africa, see individuals from Somalia, from Ethiopia, from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Kenya. They are the ones who are creating jobs where there were no opportunities, or there appear to be no opportunity. They saw them and they are creating jobs. So even if they were not documented, I would regularize them because they are adding value to the economy.
True.
But because And permit me to say this very painfully. Black South Africans are suffering from what is called the Stockholm Syndrome. They love their tormentors who are white. That is why it is not even a friend of me corrected me. It is Africans that they do not want. It is the whites who still control over 70% of their land. It is the whites who run an enclave called Orania, where blacks are not allowed.
Operation Dudula says it is protecting South Africans, that it's defending jobs, healthcare, and safety from being overwhelmed by foreign nationals. It's a message that resonates with many because the frustration is real. But what happens when frustration becomes policy without proper facts to back it up? So let's look at the numbers. South Africa has a population of about, give or take, 65 million people. Migrants, both documented and undocumented, form about 4 to 5% of the population. And yet they've become the center of blame for everything from unemployment to overloaded clinics to crime. Is that proportionate or is it convenient? Most migrants in South Africa are also not in high-paying jobs. In fact, more than 80% of them do informal work. Domestic work, street traders, construction laborers, shop assistants. And these jobs are often unregulated and severely underpaid. And yes, that raises very valid concerns because in a broken labor system, cheap, unprotected labor becomes attractive at the expense of local employment, wage growth, and local skills development. But that is not a migration issue. That's a labor enforcement issue. Another concern is safety. People ask, why is there an increase in informal settlements, unregistered businesses, people overstaying their visas, or being here undocumented? The answer is often delays and dysfunction in the legal system. Because right now, over 100,000 asylum applications are stuck in a backlog. And some have waited up to 5 years just for clarity. So while follow the legal route sounds reasonable, the legal route itself is broken and non-functioning. Then there's another flashpoint, healthcare. There's a deep belief that migrants are overwhelming clinics and hospitals, but surveys by medical NGOs show the opposite. Many migrants avoid clinics and hospitals out of fear of being either mistreated or deported. So again, the problem is not overuse, it's exclusion, poor communication, and underfunded systems. And here's something we don't talk about enough. Western migrants from Europe, North America, Australia, they are also here. They live in well-resourced suburbs, benefiting from favorable exchange rates, and have access to top-tier private healthcare. But public anger never focuses on this. So when we do debate migration, we must ask, are we being objective or selective? The truth is, South Africans have valid concerns about unemployment, about exploitation, about safety, but blaming migrants, especially low-income African migrants, don't solve our problems. It won't build jobs for us. It won't fix our housing. It won't reform home affairs and improve labor protections. Those are structural failings, and they also need structural solutions. So before we rally behind movements that promise protection, we need to ask, are they offering solutions or are they scapegoating? Because if the goal is a safer, fairer, functional South Africa, then we need policies based on facts, not fear.
I'm realizing that these people want South Africans to also accept defeat, the same way they've accepted defeat in their countries with their government. And another thing, they also want to project their own failures. You listen to the things that they normalize, that they want South Africans to normalize. You want Pan-Africanism without solutions. That is total chaos. We are not going to accept that. We refuse to accept defeat. We are going to fight our government. We are going to fix our country. And we are not going to accept failure. If that is your choice, that's okay. Don't project it on us. No.
The reason why the march from March and Action SA will keep on failing. Doesn't matter where they do the march. Doesn't matter how they do it. It will keep on failing because they struggle to cater to the greater conversation that is happening in the country. They choose to always focus on one irrelevant discussion. Foreigners must go. It will fail because they choose to be stuck in their ways. They don't want to adapt. They don't want to adopt new ways of thinking. They don't want to add new spice in their conversations. They don't want to involve and include political education in their subject matters. They don't want to hold press conferences and actually give people the chance to ask them the hard questions. These people are even scared to go and debate their positions with people who are actually smart, not just some dumb podcasters. Real people, activists that have different views from them. They don't go to debate their positions to see who comes out winning. So they will still fail. They will continue fail because they're not even speaking about things that directly relate to the students. So they're not attracting the youth. This thing of foreigners must go, if you think saying foreigners must go is going to attract the youth is looking at a possibility of a future possibility where there is no jobs, where they have to fend for themselves, they have to hustle. And majority of the youth that is already hustling will tell you they stock ama-weavy wokupanda, bapayisa ama-weavy, bapayisa ama-perfume, bapayisa ama-sweet, amazimba eskela, trying to survive, at least athole imali yokureya nemali yokudla eskela. They buy those things from foreigners, Pakistanis. So they will tell you they don't relate because they actually benefit from foreigners. So they are failing to touch the youth's heart. They don't speak about education, varsity. They don't speak about NSFAS. They don't speak about things that matter to the people of South Africa. Hence why they don't get votes when it comes voting election time. Bathola ama 1%, ama 2%, ekaslakhe lapha bodudula bathole nothing, ama 0.3%, nothing. Because they don't have a proper constructive strategy to address everything. They decide and choose to only address one issue. And that issue, when you look at everything happening in our country, it's so irrelevant. It's so irrelevant, the issue they choose to address. So they will keep on losing. Those who think they will win, they are delusional. You're not reading the room.
I repeat, I feel sorry for those who are here, illegally or legally, in a foreign land. I feel pity for them because I know that they are also victims of what is happening in their countries. But the reason why I'm doing these videos, it is because of these noisemakers who are from these neighboring countries who are making noise here on social media, saying all sorts of things about South Africans. Now listen, you are not fighting any regime in your country. You are not fighting any regime in your countries. You have to stand up. You have to unite. Challenge your political leaders. Don't run away. Don't run away and flood South Africa. You know, you are causing havoc already. We've got our own issues that we have to deal with, and you are here as if you are running away from war. There is no war in most of these countries where you are running away from. There are no wars. We're not fighting any regime. So if you claim that you did assist us, yes, we were fighting a regime in those years. You are not fighting any regime. Secondly, most of you are here and you claim to make business. What investment are you bringing into this country? Or you are just doing business to empower yourself and your families? Is that business? Because if you are an investor in a country has to benefit from your investment. For you to have that status, you must have 5 million in your bank account to prove that you are an investor. You come here on a visitor's visa, you overstay, you start a spaza shop, you call yourself a business person. You're not a business person. Some of you have got fake document of being asylum seekers. You're not even on asylum seeker. You're not running away from any war. That's the fact.
Well, I saw it. That's criminality. And criminality in our country is not fought by the Department of Health. We've got law enforcement agencies, criminal fighting agencies, and we are calling upon them to deal with that because it's a crime. It's not a health issue, it's a criminal issue. You break in the law because the law of the country doesn't allow that. And anybody who breaks the law, you don't rush to the Minister of Health. You rush to ministers who are responsible for law enforcement.
Only a lot of kings in South Africa will start speaking up right now. I truly believe that maybe Jacintas will hear, maybe her gang, maybe they would listen. But I don't believe that if this king, as respected as he is, because I noticed that the videos are already blowing up with a lot of engagement, and people were like, he is my king, I love him, well-spoken king, live long king. So I don't know him before now, but I could see the engagement on the videos, and of course how South Africans took everything he said. So I feel like with his power and his thoughts on this whole thing, there's no way Jacintas will turn their back against him. Yes, coming from a well-respected king, I don't know if he has the same rank as King Otufo in Ghana, because the internet are crazy, and I tried to know who he is. Please, if you know a South African, whose king is this and why is it this respected? So he said he has reached out to Ngizwe, Jacinta, Queen Victoria, and every damn person that has been threatening South Africans, foreigners in South Africa, that they should stop at this point. That they should stop. Your attacks on your fellow African brothers should stop. He talked about how foreigners are not the problem. Rather, these guys help to boost the economy. These guys pay taxes to the government. They bring in development to South Africa. They talked about the time of apartheid and how some of these countries guys are pursuing came through for you guys. And I'm like, why are a lot of South Africans that? Like, why are you guys not trying to listen to people that are telling you guys the truth? Rather, you guys prefer to listen to people that would always deceive you. Your attacks on your fellow African brothers will backfire. It will backfire so bad if you guys fail to listen to people that you guys need to listen to. Listen to the King Misuzulu. Listen to King Misuzulu. Listen to every damn person that tries so hard to advise you and educate you. You must pay attention to them. You must pay attention to them because there's a reason why they said what they are saying. I saw a video made by South African Minister of Tourism, Honorable Patricia. She was so angry and she said that you guys should find a way to do these things. Walk around this whole thing. Foreigners are not the problem. She talked about how tourism will be affected if you guys pursue all foreigners. Because the thing there is that if you keep pursuing people that are living in your country, people outside wouldn't want to come in again. People wouldn't want to come into South Africa to enjoy tourism. What are they enjoying tourism for? So they can get unalived from the attacks by South Africans. What is the assurance that people come to your country are safe? That is why I saw a video by what's this called? I think which country? I think is this France? France president warning people that they should stop coming to South Africa. Even UK, US, because of safety, due to xenophobic attack. Listen to the King Misuzulu. Listen to him, because I don't think there's a way he would deceive you guys. There's no way he would deceive you guys. South Africans are getting it wrong by trying to pursue other foreigners out of their country without trying to consider that what are the works of these foreigners in our country. Just like I usually say, pursue those criminals out. Drug dealers, ask them to leave. Persecute them, but leave innocent people that are documented. Leave them. These are the ones that bring development to your country. Because everything is beginning to backfire, and it's backfiring so badly. So badly. For some of you that keep telling me things like, talk about things happening in Nigeria, when we are done talking about things happening in South Africa, when you guys have learned lessons and probably learned the hard way, then maybe you can switch to things happening in Nigeria. And if you're so obsessed to know what is happening in Nigeria, you have news. I believe that for you to have internet to watch me, you also have internet to Google, go to news. There are so many content creators that talk about things happening in Nigeria. Please go and watch them. Or you can also make content. Let me say something to you, in case if you don't know. Once you can be able to watch people on YouTube, you already have a channel. All you need to do is to start posting on your channel. So post videos, I'll help you. Tag me, I'll help you and share it on my community. I will do that for you for free. For free. Do the video talking about things happening in Nigeria. I will help you share it. People know the level of what their mental health can take. And I'm working around what my own mental health can take. So if you want me to start coming here and talk about kidnap, banditry, children are still in the bush, that's what you want me to be doing here, you lie. You are capping. We have a lot of Nigerian content creators, have a lot of Nigerian news. Go to the internet, Google, go to Wikipedia. Ask them what is happening in Nigeria. They'll pop it up for you. News line, new headline. You see everything. So feed your eyes with bad news because that's what you love. For me, I don't have time for bad news. No negative energy here. We're all about positivity. And you guys must learn your lessons and leave foreigners in your country because they're not the target. I'm going to end here because I want you guys to tell me what you think in the comments. If this is your first time coming across my face again today, my name is Uju. You're welcome to Uncut. Did that make you last? By subscribing, and I'm going to see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.